So, guys, as you can see, sitting there, youth policy has started. This is Jamie, my daughter. She's desperate to join the PFF. Jamie, why do you want to join the PFF?
I don't. I don't want to be here. The PFF is a load of shit. And you told me Cole Palmer was going to be here.
As always, guys, the objective of today's meeting is to save the spirit of
Football
or the beautiful game.
Yes.
Whichever way you like to say it. I'm the chair of the meeting this morning, the British chapter of the PFF, the People's Front of Football. Robbie, would you do the honours and do the minutes as always?
Love to, Tim.
Okay, let's just first of all check that everybody's here. Tubes, are you here?
I'm here, Tim.
I'm Tim Lovejoy and I'm here. Joe, are you here?
I am indeed present.
And Robbie, are you here?
I am here.
Has anyone seen Jason Fox?
Paintballing, I think.
Or dug into a foxhole somewhere.
He might be.
Yeah,
he
on a
might be
mission.
dug in somewhere. Yeah. Okay. We haven't got Jason Fox this week, so who's bringing the vibes? Are you bringing the vibes, Tubes?
I always like to bring the vibes.
I'm bringing the vibes.
I
You
think
bringing
I
the
bring
vibes? Joe, are you bringing the vibes?
It's bad vibes.
Come on, get the
We'll
vibes
see,
going.
We'll see.
Robbie, are you bringing the vibes?
Always.
Okay, on the agenda today, managers sent off, half-time, club owners, members' question, and the greatest comeback the world has ever seen, apparently. Okay.
My fringe?
Your fringe looks good.
That's the greatest comeback the world has ever seen.
Sensational.
How is that going, the hair transplant?
It's going fantastic.
Wouldn't you just like to be like me, though, bald? It's just so much easier.
I said it before on this in the
before and I
meeting.
said
You've
again.
got a lovely little head. And
Little?
yeah, it's nice little cute head.
It's like-
I haven't. I've got a big round face.
Have you got any products in that?
Yeah.
Have you?
Yeah.
It's beautiful. It's like Lords. It's like the outfield at Lords.
It is,
like.
yeah,
It's
it's
just beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And what products have you got in yours? Look at that.
Cooking oil.
Look at that hair.
Sheephead.
My daughter went, why is he called Sheephead? Walked in and went, I get it. I have some feedback from members who can't be at the meeting today. MJW says, another great episode. I had it in the car and my 5-year-old boy kept asking, have they saved football yet? Have we saved it yet?
Not quite.
We're getting there.
project.
Yeah.
We're only trying to save the spirit of the game as well. We're not actually trying to save the footballs as such. Jordan says, can you all wear suits next episode so Robbie can make use of his suit? Now, if you didn't listen to last week's episode, Robbie, can you remind us?
I bought a suit for a wedding and I don't really have much use for a suit, so I'll probably never use it. And it makes it more expensive if you don't use it, because that's like a few £100 for one day. The more times you use it, the better value.
What did you go for? What sort of suit did you go for? Prince of the Wales check?
I went for a green,
Trousers and jacket.
a nice green suit from Percival.
Green? You went green? Who
looks
goes for a
great.
green suit?
I look great. I'll send a photo
was it
and you can put it up on the video.
Was it a themed, was it like Robin Hood themed wedding or something?
I look unreal.
Green?
Do you want to see a photo? I'm on the phone.
No, I don't, no.
No, wear it
Well,
next week.
Well, yeah, we can wear
We'll wear it
on the
next
show.
week.
Joe, do you own a suit?
I look terrible in a suit.
Why?
I just can't help it. You could take me to Armani or somewhere and get me fully hand-tailored, fitted, everything, and I'd still look terrible in it.
That's a challenge.
Why? It's because of where your body is, or what?
I don't know what it is. When I used to go on away trips with England, you used to get fitted out with a
You
suit.
played for England?
Yeah.
Wow, well, that's something we didn't know.
No, but when I was
Working at the FA?
working that, yeah, they used to call me D-Chev because I just looked dishevelled. Whatever you put me.
Do you think it's the hair?
Maybe, yeah, possibly.
MP says, truly love the show. You need to advertise it better. So few of my mates know about it. That is true. If there's any marketing...
Underground movement, though, isn't it? You don't want every Tom, Dick and Harry knowing about it. You don't want to go mainstream.
No, we do. No, we do.
We sort of do.
We do.
Yeah,
we do.
We have to do it quite quickly.
We should contact Rory Sutherland. Do you know him? The bloke on Instagram who's the marketing genius from that agency. What's that? Ogilvy or something?
Yeah,
Is that what it's called?
Ogilvy.
Ogilvy. Yeah, we should get him. We should approach him, see how he thinks we should market ourselves. Wayne says a discussion for future meetings could be a campaign to bring back the old style black boot. Long live the PFF. That's what you were saying
I
last
love
week.
black boots. I love black boots. And if you've got like the white tick or white sort of mark on it, just polish it.
Just
black
for the-
boots look mint.
Just for the old school here, what were your favourite boots? Mine were Puma Kings.
Mine were Adidas World Cups.
World Cups or Puma Kings were the two you had to choose.
Yeah.
I always went for Puma Kings because of the long tongue. I love the long
Yeah,
tongue.
but the long tongue didn't always work on Puma Kings. Sometimes one would come up.
It did?
Yeah, not always.
I loved it. Did you have a favourite boot?
I used to like Patrick Keeps.
What?
You know Patrick, the
Yeah.
French brand, with the two like things on the sort of back of the heel there, on the side of the heel.
I wasn't a fan of Patrick
because early 80s kind of
that's
vibe.
because all the rugger boys wore those, didn't they, Patrick, to play rugby in?
No, they used to wear rugby boots. You know, like high vis. They were Adidas with like 3 high vis yellow
I
stripes.
do remember
Maybe
them.
they
I do remember.
square
But
toes.
they were prone to a Patrick though.
Vim says, really is a great show, or is it a great meeting? What's he talking about, show? What sort of show? It's a meeting. Of course it's a meeting. We could could we turn this into a podcast, this meeting? Would anyone be interested?
I don't think so.
Probably not.
Probably not.
Definitely not.
It's just admin, isn't it? It's just us going through admin.
Yeah.
Trying to save the spirit of the beautiful game. Joey says, I'm a United fan. The only table that makes me look more nervous to look at than the Premier League is looking at the table when you all lean on it. Can you get a piece of paper folded underneath one of the legs? It is true.
Joey makes a fair point.
It's true.
It needs a few beer mats, doesn't it, underneath?
Hold on, let me get up. I've got a motion that we spend some funds on getting a new table, because that is going to...
Well, I don't think we can do fix the table and marketing. I think we have to choose one or the other.
Does it cost to market?
Probably.
Can't we do some guerrilla marketing?
It costs a lot to get a gorilla.
Does it? Okay, yeah.
Just get a bloke in a suit. That'd be
Can
cheaper,
we do that?
wouldn't it?
That's
maybe.
what...
A green suit.
Green screen.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see what Rory says.
It's gone a bit weird already, hasn't it?
Members adding to the 10 commandments. Stephen Bevan says, new commandment: if you look down on / aren't willing to watch Cape Verde versus Montenegro at Montenegro at 2 a.m. in the World Cup, then you don't deserve to watch any of it.
Yes.
If you're in, you're in.
If you're in, you're in. You've got to watch every game. Is that right? Chiefs,
well,
no, Chiefs doesn't like that.
I don't think I could possibly watch every single game.
I watch every game I can when the World Cup's on.
Isn't this what qualifiers are for?
What?
So you get those games in the qualifiers and you don't get them at the greatest spectacle, the pinnacle of world sport. All due respect to Cape Verde and Montenegro, but...
I like it when the smaller nations turn up.
I do.
don't you?
Because it's got the game.
I like it. Yeah.
Yeah, but...
I just
granted,
don't know
no
if
one's
it's
gonna
physically
watch it.
possible to watch every single game.
Well, some games clash.
I'd like to know the percentage. Well, there we go. They clash. So you can't.
Someone will do it. Some YouTuber will do it as a challenge, won't
Definitely.
they? Watching every single...
Yeah, because it's
should do it.
because it's
No,
late.
I do anyway most of the time. Most watch during World Cup. I don't really do much other work.
How many beers can I drink whilst watching the World
Yeah.
Cup? That's what you should do.
Well, you have a beer from every single country in the World Cup.
Oh,
whilst
that's a
watching
great
them.
idea.
Yeah,
You're welcome.
Yeah.
it just sounds very tiring. Can't do more than one day drinking.
But it's only 2 a game, innit? One from Cape Verde and one from Montenegro.
How many teams are there in the World Cup? Do we know?
48.
48. You go to 48 countries and you watch a game in every country who's represented in the World Cup. How about that?
I don't know how successful you think my YouTube channel is. That's go beyond the general budget.
Or just keep it a bit more simple and just drink 48 drinks in one day.
Yeah, I'll just do that anyway.
It's the late kickoffs, though, isn't it? We're going to be watching it in the middle of the night, all that sort of stuff, isn't it?
But I'm used to that from watching baseball at the minute. I'm
you
sort of
still
vaguely nocturnal at
Are
the
you
minute.
still pretending to be a baseball fan?
No, you
Well-
showed me this morning the highlights.
Blue Jays reached the World Series.
Didn't you post that you nearly cried or something?
There was tears in my eyes for the first time since I was a kid. It was amazing.
Are you being serious?
Yeah.
Baseball made you cry?
bit, yeah.
You only liked it for 3 weeks.
I've liked it for a while. I've been obsessed with it for a month. Yeah, but I'm into it. I'm fully in.
Wow. Okay.
3 weeks and you're in.
Fair
3
enough.
weeks. 6, really.
Okay. You remember we talked about players celebrating from old clubs, you know, when you go... Former clubs, that's it. It was Andy who sent the question in, is it acceptable for players to celebrate in front of a former club? We've got a few replies here. Anonymous says, I get not celebrating against a former club, but it winds me up when they run off holding their hands up like they're apologising. It's one of those, isn't it? I'm sorry, guys, I'm sorry.
Don't do it then if you're really sorry.
Yeah.
Kick it in the stands.
Yeah, put it right.
If you really care.
Hazinio says, if I worked at... I don't get this one at all, by the way. Maybe you can help me. Hazinio says, if I worked at McDonald's, I wouldn't celebrate my first drive-through order for my new employer, Burger King.
Yeah, they're saying... I get it, I think. They're saying if they moved on, they'd...
If they go to Burger King, they wouldn't celebrate.
They'd be respectful.
Respectful.
They'd be go.
McDonald's.
Used to work at McDonald's. Yeah.
Okay.
Why would you celebrate it anyway?
What?
You don't celebrate ordering a quarter pounder of cheese and a fillet of fish.
How do you know? When was the last time you worked at McDonald's?
Don't they work in your life?
This meeting has started strong.
David, yes, they should. They're paid mercenaries, irrespective of length of service they give any club. Are they paid mercenaries? I suppose that, unless they come through the youth system, I suppose they are they? And Matt says it depends how they left. So what are our opinions on players celebrating? I'm getting a bit sick of having opinions. We have to have opinions on everything, don't we? What's your opinion on it, Tubes?
I think, like I said, that when Frank Lampard scored against Chelsea, he did that.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But I think if it ended messy or the club have got rid of the player and saying we don't want you and tried to push you out and then you score, you have every right to give it the large. That's my personal opinion.
It's quite good for the neutral, isn't it, when someone's giving it the large?
100%, yeah.
Big news this week, by the way, for the meeting, because we're looking for as much exposure as we can possibly get, as we've just mentioned. Joe wants to keep us underground.
Yeah.
The rest of us want to sell out. However, the big news is, I think it was episode maybe 1 that Robbie decided to pen a poem about Norwich Debenhams, I believe.
Norwich Debenhams has been boarded up since 2021. Urban planning's worst fears. No more cashiers. Covered in posters for bands popular in the Britpop years.
And it's been really successful. I think sort of 1 million people have viewed it online.
Yeah, I don't know how it's got online. Someone's been spying on us.
Debenhams, they absolutely love it, and so much so that you ended up doing an interview yesterday for the Norwich Echo.
Norwich Echo.
Norwich Echo.
Literally not called that. It's Norwich Evening News.
Oh, okay then.
Yeah, they got in touch with me the other day, and I got a message on Instagram saying, "Hi, I'm from Norwich Evening News. Can I do an interview with you about your poem?" Obviously,
No, they didn't.
keen to get my art out there.
Is there just literally no news in Norwich? There's nothing going on that they've gone 3 weeks later. They've gone, let's interview that bloke who did a poem about.
There's not loads going on, no.
Sheep rustling. Any mustard news?
More pigs.
Mustard news, yeah.
Mustard have gone.
Come on, talk to me then.
Mustard isn't there anymore.
What about turkeys?
Bird and Matthews, yeah, probably somewhere, but not. It's not the time of the year, is it? They're all chilled, the turkeys at the minute.
So have you done this? Have you done this interview?
You don't know what's coming.
Have you done it?
I've done the interview.
What did I ask you?
How did they approach you about it? Like, we want to
Instagram.
We want
They
to
said,
do.
Can we do something about this? And I said, yes, you can. Here's my phone number. I did the interview over the phone. And then it went so well. She said, this was on Friday. She said, what are you doing on Monday morning? Do you fancy going down and having your photo taken outside Debenhams? So
Amazing.
I had a photo shoot yesterday outside Debenhams. Did a variety of different poses.
Did you wear your green suit?
No, I didn't. I should have done.
Did the person turn up? Did they take a picture of you on an iPhone, or was it a proper camera?
It was a proper camera.
No, they actually sent a proper bloke.
Proper photographer. Well, actually, Tim, it was a woman because women can have jobs too. So Sonia came and took my photo.
Yeah.
And then she was off to another job.
So what did they ask you?
Yeah.
What was the interview?
About how it had gone. It'd been a good response. what I did for a job. Why are you a poet? Not well. Yeah, I am now. So yeah, a lot of stuff like that. I said Anthony Schmerick said it was good.
Oh, that's good.
I told Anthony Schmerick that he'd...
Did I ask for him for a quote?
Hold on. Did you say you beat TV's Tim Lovejoy in a poetry competition?
I think I might have done. I don't know. We'll find out what was in the article. But yeah, that was certainly the vibe. I also described myself as an artist at some point, so hopefully that will get it in. So yeah.
When's it out?
I don't know. It depends how much news there is in Norwich, isn't it? I don't think
None by the sounds of things.
So, but when it is, I'll get a copy of the paper and I'll bring it in and show you.
I bet it's like...
What page do you reckon you're going to be on?
12.
I reckon it'll just be a picture with a bit underneath it. Which, by the way, we must remind people your poem was about the fact that Debenhams had closed down and you were wondering what was happening to it.
I guess on a surface level, yeah.
PFF comrades, if you want to get involved with our incredibly important work saving the spirit of football, then message us below, like and subscribe, or go to our HQ, the pff.co.uk. I know, got a website. Together, we will save the beautiful game, but we won't if you don't get involved. Come on, it's a team effort. Tell everyone you know. Viva la revolution! Viva la PFF!
Foxy was on last week, Jason Fox, SAS, and he told a great story, which is also done very well online, about how he went with a group of his SAS mates.
Who's leaking all these clips?
I don't know. Special services, people go, it's SBS, it's SBS, SAS. Jason Fox doesn't mind. But anyway, Special Forces went on a paintballing. They went paintballing and won and humiliated people in it. Smithy wrote in to say, brilliant, years ago, an SAS family friend came paintballing. He didn't turn up, or so we thought. Turns out we all got shot by him. He was already there, took it very seriously. I did go paintballing once, years ago, when I worked in a restaurant. One of the guys had been working for, what's it called? The TA, Territorial Army, right? And he'd been, not working for it, he'd been like a, what would you call it, volunteer or something in there. And we went and we were all running around like we're Rambo. And I ran past him once, he went, shh. And he was dug into a bush waiting to snipe at people. I thought, that is just no fun, is it? If you're going to go paintballing, you might as well turn up and do the full-on...
I bet he won that, didn't
You're a
he?
sitting duck.
Yeah, but that's the fun bit, innit?
What, getting hit?
Well, no, I'm dodging bullets as I'm going. No, but the fun bit is to go. The fun bit is to go running along, not just dig in and wait for them to come past you and shoot them. Is it, or is that what you would do?
Depends what approach you want to take. So yeah, probably would dig into a bush, just sit there.
You know what we should do? You know what we should do?
Scotch egg.
Go paintball?
Let's do it. Let's get Foxy and do it, right? And he can teach us how to do it. Should we do that?
I'm up for it.
That'd be good.
I'm 100% up for it.
We could
take on another podcast.
Sidwell and Crouchy.
Yeah.
Crouchy, you'd take him out. Look at the size of him.
Yeah.
Definitely. Easy target, isn't he? Massive.
Yeah. But let's do it. Let's get Foxy and do it. Maybe he can bring companies, and he can teach us how to actually do it properly.
good.
I'm in.
That'd be good.
I'm in.
Tom has got a business idea for your sheep bowl.
How is he? Go on.
So sheep bowl, for anyone, just quickly remind us what sheep bowl is.
The Sheep Bowl is a mega 4-yearly tournament that involves the top 6 leagues of Europe and an all-star 11 to represent those 6 leagues. It stays somewhere nice like Portugal, so Tubes can take his clubs and play a bit of golf on the Algarve or somewhere.
That is your mistake right there, according to Tom.
Why?
Americans love an all-star game.
Yeah.
Play the Sheep Bowl in the US rather than moving actual league games there. You know, there's a discussion about moving league games like Chelsea versus City or something to America to make a few quid like the NFL do and the baseball and stuff. He goes on to say big money and satisfy the American owners and fans at the same time. He's got it. He has got it. Tom has got it. You take it to America, Joe. They understand this sort of thing.
Yeah, I'm down with that. If that's what we want to do, then yeah.
Well,
I'm still waiting to hear back from UEFA about
Portugal.
Portugal are gone now, out of the equation because it's big business.
They're out, eliminated.
Yeah.
But their league was excluded with the promise that it will be there, and now they've got nothing.
Now they've got nothing. How is it going, by the way? Have we got any update on who's making it into the Sheep Bowl?
Yes, yeah, I've got. It's going to be goals in the next edition of the Sheep Bowl. I've done a bit of research, right? Let's start with the Bundesliga. Harry Kane.
Joke.
You've heard of him?
Yeah.
He scored 12 in 7. He's absolutely on fire. That's over twice as many as anyone else in the Bundesliga. Premier League, Erling Haaland has got 11 in 8. That he's 5 clear of the nearest. That's Semenyo at Bournemouth. The Eredivisie, get this, there's a Japanese lad out there playing for Feyenoord, Ayase Ueda. He's got 11 in 9. He's miles ahead of everyone else. There's loads on 5, including
Are they
the
top of the
left-back.
league as well?
Oh, I don't know. I haven't done that much research on it. The left back at Utrecht, Sofian El Krouani, he's got 5 already. Left back.
Left back, that's good. Was he on pens and free kicks?
I don't know. I'm not sure. Just bombing on. I'm not quite
You
sure.
haven't done a lot of research, have you? Just like Google some stats.
Pipe down. La Liga, Kylian Mbappe, he's got 10 in 9. He's 3 clear of Julian Alvarez at Atletico. But then, here we go, then Ligue 1, en français, Joaquin Panicelli, an Argentinian lad at Strasbourg, he's got 7 in 8. He's closely followed by Mason Greenwood at Marseille, who's got 6 in 8. He's having a good season. Yeah. But then this is where you get a drop-off, you see. The Italians are lagging behind in the goal tally.
They love defending,
They
though, don't
do.
they? They do love
Catenaccio, innit? It's all about defence. Riccardo Orsolino from Bologna, he's got 5 in 7.
5 in 7, okay. Good news, that. Do you think Harry Kane's the best striker we've ever seen in this country? Best English striker?
Yes.
Shearer?
No.
Lineker?
You think you're having Harry Kane over?
Charlton?
He's best ever,
I
Harry
love Harry
Kane.
Kane, yeah. Over a prolonged period of time, yes. You know, you get
Fair
players
play,
who are
fair
great
play,
for like
yeah.
2 or 3 years.
It's good that he's gone to another league and done it as well.
I think
agree.
he's going to come back as well and break the record.
Just quickly on suited and booted before we get on, you want to talk about managers this week, don't you? Tubes for the meeting. But just before that, talking about suited and booted, I did point out that the pundits aren't dressing up anymore. I think Monday Night Football this week, there was 3 pairs of pundit pumps on display.
3, everyone.
Everyone had
Full house.
Everyone had knitwear on, a little bit too tight, I think, and sleeves rolled up. I mean, look, it's not the pundits' fault. You know, they're not being dressed. They're probably wearing their own clothes from home. But I just think what really summed it up for me is the biggest televised derby in the world is still Liverpool versus Manchester United. I've got to check that fact, but it has been up until I think last season anyway. It's the one that it's most watched derby ever, even though it's not really a derby. It is a derby because there were such big teams in this country and in the world, in fact. And when I tuned in, there's Kelly Cates, beautiful grey suit, looked amazing. The pundits, I'm so sad. Roy Keane, just a crew neck jumper. Jamie, just a button-up Smedley type woolly knitwear thing.
What do you want to see him in?
I want to see them in a jacket. Do you remember when you tuned in and Jamie was wearing those great suits? Do you remember Jamie's suits? Oh, he wore some killer suits.
Sharp.
He looked great. I just think we need to start dressing. It's not their fault. I'm not blaming the pundits. I'm not blaming anyone. I'm just saying it's been an oversight and we need to start dressing up for football again.
If they can't be trusted, they're going to have to wear a uniform like schools.
But they used to. Do you remember? They used to have the Sky Sports badge on there. They
like a
used to-
full-on like school uniform style thing.
They used to have to
Football
wear that.
written on it.
And they used to have to wear the Sky Sports puffer jackets as well, didn't they, when they went out?
Maybe on the final day of the season they should have to do fancy dress.
Yeah,
Like
that's
fans,
what
I'd
it
love
is.
to see Roy Keane as
Just
a
as-
Roman centurion.
Or Smurfs is always popular, isn't it?
Yeah.
They could all dress up blue as Smurfs, go on, Tubes, you want to talk about managers, don't you, in this meeting? You want to bring something to our attention?
Yeah, I've had an idea. I saw Maresca got sent off a couple of weeks ago.
Deserved
Taking it down the
to.
touchline.
He did deserve to, but it was also beautiful to watch.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's the passion, innit?
That's it, the passion.
You can't iron that out of the game.
I love it.
I agree.
I personally love it.
So
but
do I.
Their punishment is to go and sit in the stands where they're all mic'd up, they're all wired up. So they just talk to the man, the second in command on the floor. So I'm thinking, because football is for the fans, if a manager does get sent off, what I would love to see is the manager who has been sent off has to sit in the stands, but he's mic'd up with a camera on him, and you get to watch what they're saying to the second in command, and you can get interviewed about how do you make this, how you feeling, tactical changes. I think it would be really, really interesting and give back to the fans. So a little added punishment to give back to the fans. You get to hear your team's manager of their thoughts, how they're seeing the game, because they're up high, they see the whole pitch. You know, when they do tactical analysis, you can get that during the game, put it on the red button, and you can choose to watch it.
So how are you watching this? As a separate button?
On a red button, yeah. You know,
And then
like
what does it
fan
look
zone
like?
back in the day.
Yeah, but so
Just in a little box.
so he's in the corner.
He's in the corner.
Manager going, oh no.
Just going, well, no, I think he's got to come here to the left. He's got to push in. I'm not sure about him. Take him off at half time. You get to see it all.
What would happen if it was Jose Mourinho and he was in the laundry basket? Would you just have a cutaway of the laundry basket? Do you remember that?
Yeah.
When he got, what did he get?
Smuggled in.
What happened to him? Why did he get? He got banned from even being.
Got put on a boil wash.
He got wheeled in, didn't he?
Why did he get banned from the stadium?
I don't know.
What had he done? I can't remember.
Or you could make them just not allowed in the stadium and sit at home and watch it on telly, and you have cameras in the living room and you
like that as
see them shouting at their telly.
I just think it'd be really, really interesting seeing an insight of what a manager is actually thinking during a game.
I do think you're onto something there. If we have to have this many players and this many substitutes all the time, far too many in my opinion, I think we should hear what the managers have to say, what they're doing. If they're such tactical geniuses as they're all making out to be, we should understand what they're actually doing and their phases of play and everything else, and they're bringing on the false nine or whatever. We need to know, don't we?
So I generally think it would be really, really good viewing. Like, and just, you know, if they, not every game, because if they've not been sent off, fair enough, but as a sort of punishment, they have to give back to the fans.
Why don't they put managers? Why aren't they putting more managers on as pundits these days? It's all ex-players, isn't it? You know, do you remember they used to like throw Gus Hiddink on and stuff? He was good. Sean Dyche, I like watching him, don't you?
Got a job now,
Do you know Gary O'Neill's brilliant? He was on last night. He's an ex-manager.
Yeah.
He's so good.
In baseball, they interview the managers during
Oh,
the game.
baseball!
Yeah.
My 3-week romance.
Can we tell you that from the All-Star crying? Prove it or not? I'm just in touch with my feelings, Joe. In baseball, they interview the manager during the game. Say, what do you think of the pitcher? How's he doing?
They're doing the NFL as well, don't they?
It's quite nice.
Yeah.
Do we want? I think I like it, but do we want it?
Yeah, it's good because the
I'd
game's
love
going
to-
on.
I'd love to see it. That's part of my punishment. That's what
Yeah.
I'd love to see. I'd love to see.
Why can't we have it every week?
in-game
Why does it have
management.
to be a punishment?
Yeah, why can't we have it
Because
every
I think
week?
you're never going to get the managers won't have it. They're just going.
Why
to
not?
They do what they're told.
Yeah,
I'm not sure if they
Why are they in charge? Why aren't we in charge?
Yeah, we own the spirit of the game,
think the
and we're
punishment-
paying for the subscriptions and
Yeah.
the season tickets. So it's our game.
I would
We
watch
wanna
that. I
hear
would
it.
watch that red button. I'd love to hear in-game management.
I think they should do that.
Can
normal.
I was just going to say, because this is really interesting for the history of football, how it was. When we first started on Soccer AM, if you go back to 1996, where, you know, that was when I started doing it. It was kind of interesting to get access to the players, and we had access to the players, apart from always Manchester United. We never, in the whole time, 11 years I was at Soccer AM, Sir Alex Ferguson would never let us have a Man United player. And I used to make someone phone up Man United every week and ask if they had any players available, because it used to annoy me so much. But then Liverpool stopped doing it, and apparently we didn't take the game seriously enough, was the message we had back from the club. Slowly but surely Arsenal stopped, and then all these big clubs thought, well, we can't let their players go on. Remember we used to have players who were injured or suspended. They would come on. And Man United players used to say to Helen and me all the time when we were out, why aren't we on your show? And we'd say, well, we do want you on. And also the fans would say, why you've got a bias against United? And we said, we haven't, we're just not allowed any. And it slowly, as we went on, by the time I'd left, or when I left 11 years later, we didn't have any, I don't know if anyone remembers, we didn't have any Premier League footballers on by that stage, because all the clubs had shut up shop by then, because there was a spate where we used to always get Charlton and Leicester on.
Yeah,
all the
Leicester were
time.
fine.
And everyone loved playing for Charlton and Leicester because they were really family clubs and everyone was great and everyone loved the manager and everything else. But it slowly, I don't think it was the club's fault. I don't think it was the manager's fault. The atmosphere changed so much that the manager was terrified of the players going on, saying something which would be picked up by the press.
Live TV.
Live TV, etc., etc. And it became, and so now we're all the way down now you don't get access to anyone, do you? And the only way we could get access to anyone was via their sponsors or via their charities, and that was the way it went. And now we're a million miles away from footballers and the clubs. Don't you think, as fans?
Yeah, I think they do a lot of things for the club, for the fans, but getting them on sort of. We do all right.
And then when they retire, they go on Golf Life.
Yeah. To be fair, we do
think
get
it's open a bit more online.
we do get current footballers on Golf Life, but you don't have to deal with the clubs.
Yeah, but you told us last week that some of them have to not be allowed to be on because they've said stuff and the clubs are looking over it.
Back in the day, yeah, but that was one instance. But that guy came back.
Remind us who it was again.
Huh?
Good idea, though, Chips.
Thank you.
Jesper Blomqvist came on, didn't he, when he was still playing for Man United?
No, he wasn't.
Had he left Man United by then?
He was just training with them. Yeah, he'd left them and he was just training with them. Because I remember us.
That was first show of the season with the new sofa.
With the desk!
With the desk!
Yes. With desk.
That lasted 1 week.
Oh, that was so terrible. We put a desk in. And
Went all Letterman, didn't
Oh,
you?
it was terrible. We thought it would work, and well, I did. And then after week 1, we realised, and we had to go and get the orange sofas, and they'd been put in a skip, hadn't they? Literally, we had to get them out of the skip and get the orange sofas back.
Desk bound.
Yeah. Anyway, look, we're disturbing this meeting. This is not about soccer AM and the good old days. This is about saving football. John says Maradona is the GOAT, and it's not even close. He was talking about your GOAT busters the other day. Right. Can you bust Maradona and your GOAT busters?
Who you gonna call? GOAT busters! GOAT busters!
Right, okay. Should we call another of the all-time greats into question?
Yeah.
Yeah. Who are you going to ring up, boys?
GOAT busters!
That's right, GOAT busters. So this time, Diego Maradona. He might have won the World Cup pretty much single-handedly in 1986. 2 Scudettos in Italy with Napoli, an Italian Cup, a UEFA Cup, a Spanish Cup with Barcelona, and 5 South American Player of the Year titles.
It's pretty good.
But was he all that? Was he all that, Robbie? I mean, admittedly, he was fairly decent between 86 and 90. But despite playing in it 3 times, he never won the Copa America. Never won it. Never even played in the final. His best finish was 3rd place when Argentina had a better goal difference than Paraguay in 1989. Argentina did win it in 91, but he was banned for failing a drugs test. Maybe he was holding them back, who knows? Despite being the first Barcelona player to receive a standing ovation from Real Madrid fans at the Bernabeu, he never won La Liga. His highest finish was 3rd. He never won the European Cup either. He only ever made it to the last 16 of the European Cup, Maradona. Was he all that? And depending on who you believe, the hand of God managed to create the universe and all of mankind, whereas this hand of God only managed to jump a bit higher than Peter. He never won the Ballon d'Or, not even in 1986 when he was pipped to the award by the great Igor Belanov of Dynamo Kiev, who was considered greater than Maradona because he won the European Cup Winners' Cup, arguably a more difficult trophy to win than the World Cup, and partly because non-Europeans weren't allowed to win it until 1995.
Okay, that's why. Okay.
He apparently once nearly signed for Sheffield United, but didn't even manage to do that, which makes him not as great as the great Brian Deane, the great Phil Jagielka, or the great Paul Pesky-Solalado, who all did manage to sign for Sheffield United. And because of that, we will never know if Maradona could have done it on a cold Tuesday night in Stoke, widely accepted amongst football experts as the only true barometer of a contender for the greatest of all time.
GOAT busted.
Is he the greatest of all time?
Clearly not.
I'm not so sure. I ain't afraid of no goat. Diego Maradona busted.
Who you gonna call? GOAT busters!
Wow.
I'm gonna have to get you on Zizou soon because I think he's the greatest. So
I'll take him down.
Yeah,
I'll take him down.
We like to look at the good stuff from football in this meeting as well, things that have happened. Nick Veltemada, the new Newcastle striker. I mean, he's got cult hero written all over him, and he's nearly 2 metres tall, isn't he? 1.99 metres.
You can't take your eyes off him on the pitch.
He's only 23. He's got a goatee. I mean, everything about him. And did you see the goal he scored the other day? The showboaty goal. Did you see that? And it's just like, that has got hero written all over him. And we've got to say a little shout out to Harry Maguire, because he's had some tough old times.
Well
but then to score in the derby match against, I call it a derby, but to score against Liverpool at Anfield with a header.
It was nice, wasn't it?
It was. I was really happy for him, weren't you?
Yeah.
I like to see things. Anyone else got any good stuff happen in football?
Sean Dyche, back in management.
Brilliant, yeah.
Literally yesterday.
And we know him, and he's a nice bloke, isn't he?
Great.
Top man.
Great
Top bloke.
guy.
Yeah.
And great manager as well. So good to have him back.
And you see that Barnsley goal?
Oh.
Remember we busted Pele a couple of weeks ago because
Yeah.
he couldn't even hit the target from the halfway line.
Yeah.
Reyes Cleary for Barnsley at Bradford. What a goal! He wasn't even the centre circle.
Yeah, it wasn't. It was
he was
miles in.
behind
Yeah.
the centre circle.
Yeah.
Looked up and just smashed it. And the keeper was pretty much under the bar when it went in. It just crept in. Unbelievable.
So would you
goal.
say he's better than Pele?
Miles better? Yeah.
I saw a good thing this week. I'm sure you all were watching the Southern Combination Premier Division match between Guernsey FC and Shoreham.
Oh no, I missed it. I missed it.
Good game.
What happened?
You missed it. Well, Guernsey FC 5-1 down after 40 minutes, fought back and won 7-6
Ding dong.
in what is the greatest comeback in football since 1957. When a similar thing happened, Charlton were 5-1 down to Huddersfield in the second division with 27 minutes left. They only had 10 men because they'd had an injury and there were no subs then. And they managed to win 7-6. A strong candidate for man of the match will be Johnny Summers, who assisted 2 of the goals and scored the other 5, which is quite a decent.
What year was that?
Performance. 1957.
1957. What was the Great Escape? The one that we talked about on Soccer AM all the time. What was that one?
Jimmy Glass?
No, it was. I swear it was Charlton or something. Anyway, someone will remind us.
Well, in that game, Bill Shankly was manager of Huddersfield at the time, and the team contained future World Cup winner with England, Ray Wilson, and Scotland goalkeeper Craig Gordon.
I tell you another good thing from football this week. Mjällby in Sweden won the Swedish league. Tiny little village of 1,000 people. Mjällby. Nearly went bankrupt 9 years ago. Shoestring budget. They've only ever finished, I think, top 5, 5th best before. And the manager's got leukemia. So they brought in this assistant coach who'd never coached properly before until about a year ago. And they went and won the Swedish league.
Why did they finish? That's because of the winter coming. Is that why Sweden?
Possibly,
winter's coming.
Yeah, get it over with before it gets
Jon
cold.
Snow. Yeah, is that right? Yeah, get it over. Okay. Actually, it's interesting you talk about coaching back because we've got questions from our members now. Should we go through the questions? I'm going to move the order around and go to James first because you're just talking about a coach who's never had any experience. Because James says, coaches' badges, please discuss. What exactly are they? Do they get a badge to sew onto the sleeve of their jumper like you do in the Cub Scouts? I reckon all managers like Pep, etc., should have them on their arm on match days to be able to stand on the touchline. Imagine a whole arm of sewn coach badges. Someone with just 2 badges should never lose to somebody with 8 badges on their arm. The crowd could take the mickey so much. 1 badge, he's only got 1 badge.
Or like military medals across the chest.
Yeah, well, I looked into it. There are 5 main levels of coaching badges in England, from the entry-level EE Playmaker to the top-tier UEFA Pro licence. And I looked up how much they cost.
You can't buy them.
No, but you have to pay to take part to actually get them. So the EE Playmaker is free. It's an online course for beginners. Introduction to coaching football is around 100 quid. FA Level 2, 320 quid. UEFA C Diploma, 500. UEFA B, 1,200. UEFA A, 3,000. And UEFA Pro licence is between 9,000 and 15,000 euros.
You should do it as one of your videos, Robbie. Qualify to go eventually manage Benfica.
How much time do you think you guys all think I've got?
Why don't you
I'm
have
just going to go and get a UEFA Pro license.
how many beers can I have in between each one of my badges?
What we could do with this, though, if managers wear uniforms that have the badges on, when they become pundits, they can still have the badges on their arms.
Yes. So we know whether they're talking nonsense or whether they actually know it.
And you can get a badge for if you pundit in the World Cup and stuff as well. So
And if we make them wear if you do it like medals, like Joe suggests, we can make them, they always have to wear a jacket, so they can pin them on their jacket pocket. Perfect.
Really
Then
good.
we've got them back into
But it all works out.
Credibility.
suited and
Credibility
booted again.
levels.
Yeah. Chris Dunn says, for your next agenda, stadium names, can we go back to traditional non-sponsored names? Sheephead, what Bolton Wanderers are doing. We all know they're called the Rubbish Stadium or something. What are you called?
Tough sheet.
Tough Sheet Stadium, yeah. Would you like to go back to... No, you were the Reebok before that.
Burnden,
yeah.
Burnden Park.
Yeah.
It's been everything. Reebok, University of Bolton, Macron.
What do we think now? Do we care? What would we care? Would we care if Stamford Bridge was suddenly called?
I would.
don't know. You would?
Yeah, I would, yeah.
But we'd just carry on calling it Stamford Bridge, right?
Yeah, but it just sounds weird, doesn't it? So you could, just like, we're going down to play the Asda Stadium. It's Stamford Bridge, isn't it?
But if the cash is coming, I don't know, Chelsea need any cash.
I think we're all right with cash.
What's Norwich called? Carrot Road still?
still called Carrot Road, yeah.
Carrot Road, nice, yeah. Okay. Darren has said another question. Can I ask what each of you think about the development of the handshake? What was the classic arm out, straight, palm to palm, up and down motion? Has now come more of an arm wrestle, contact leading in for the man hug. I'm all for bringing back old school reach out and the up and down technique. I must admit, this is something that intrigues me because it has...
It's in everyday life as well, isn't it? You're like, what we're going for. You're like, there's too much variety in handshakes now.
Yeah, there's fist pumping.
Fist
there.
bumping,
There's
the clasp.
Yeah, sometimes you get caught halfway. Some people are grabbing.
Yeah.
Maybe just bring back the old-fashioned handshake. I like a cuddle.
When Ronnie Rosenthal,
Yeah.
do you know when we had Ronnie Rosenthal on Soccer AM, and we had we invented being Ronnied became a phrase for a bit in the office because I'd been looking after him all day. You remember this? Yeah. I'd been looking after him all the day, and I'd take people over to the rugby club afterwards. And we were going around. And we had all the fans of the week there. Everyone, Ronnie Rosenthal had been on. And I said, "Okay, your car's outside, Ronnie." And he said, "Bye to everyone." Bye, nice to meet you. So got to me. I was like, "Cheers, Ronnie." And he just didn't give me a handshake. I was left like this in front of everyone in the rugby club. It was absolutely horrific. I was there for like a minute. Just couldn't believe it.
Even while he was getting in his
Ronnie,
car,
he was gone. He was halfway down the M25, and I'm like this, everyone looking at me.
How did it feel to be
Ronnied.
Ronnied? Was it horrible?
Horrific,
Yeah.
horrible. One of the worst days of my life.
I'm going to be a bit controversial here, but I'm
Glad he did it.
Yeah,
no.
wouldn't shake his hand either.
no, I'm about the shaking the hand. I'm actually leaning towards the fist bump these days because
You don't like handshakes, do you?
I don't.
You don't like cuddles, do you?
I don't
Like,
want to cuddle.
sometimes I come in for a cuddle and you're like, get
I
off
don't want
me.
you to cuddle me.
Yeah. Why not?
Because I don't like it.
fair enough.
It's not good. But during the pandemic, I learned all about. It's not good. I learned all about.
good.
It's not good.
It's
no.
affectionate. It's nice. It's friends.
Touch yourself, not me.
Okay.
I learned all about germs, and they're spread a lot via hands and going into people's mouths and things. So I'm
Go
kind
in each
of
other's mouths.
I'm kind of into the fist bump because it's just a knuckle to knuckle. You're not getting a lot of germs that way. I think it's a better way of doing it.
Yeah, but
Cleaner.
I reckon germs are most on your hands though. So if you let me
what I
give you,
mean.
if you let me give you a cuddle, then you don't have to touch my
No, I
hands.
don't want you to touch me. I don't want to be touched. Why does everyone have to go around touching each other all the time?
Because it just shows that you like you love each other and that.
Yeah. Don't know.
You know the bloke who invented hand gel? During COVID, where everyone was using all the hand gel. and whatnot.
Go on, yeah, go on.
He made so much money, he's rubbing his hands together.
Hey, thank God for that. Saved the show. We can move on. I've got a little break from the meeting here with I'm doing my facts here to wow the meeting, which is really good. I'm enjoying this. I've got another fact for you to wow the meeting. The World Cup trophy isn't solid gold. I think the PFF need to know this. It is hollow inside.
Is it?
Yeah.
Inside it.
What, like an
Buttons.
Easter egg?
Chocolate buttons.
Like an Easter egg. If it was solid, it would weigh 70 kilograms because gold's heavy, chaps. Gold's heavy. The actual trophy is 6 kilograms.
70 kilograms.
70 if it was solid. And that led me on to thinking, You know what we should do in this meeting, just to break out? Play a little bit of higher and lower with you. So the World Cup is 6 kilograms. Is the FA Cup heavier or lighter than the World Cup, Tubes?
Lighter.
Wrong. The FA Cup is 6.3 kilograms. Oh. Joe, is the Premier League heavier or lighter than the FA Cup?
Heavier.
Heavier. 25, it wasn't your go, Robbie. 25.4 kilograms. Is the League Cup heavier or lighter than the Premier League Cup? Robbie?
I go, yeah?
Yeah.
Lighter.
It is. It's only 7 kilograms. And finally, back to Tubes.
Yeah.
The Champions League trophy, is it heavier or lighter than the League Cup?
Heavier.
8 kilograms, correct.
Good game, that.
Good
Yeah.
game.
Got big thick handles on it, hasn't it?
massive,
The
yeah.
Champions League, yeah.
Joe, apparently you have some thoughts on, to bring to the meeting, thoughts on owners.
Well, yeah, I was just thinking about kind of half-time, really. Now we can kind of pizzazz it up a bit half-time. And I'm thinking, there's so many of these celebrity investors in clubs now. We all know it's entertainment business, don't we?
Yes, we do. That's it's for us.
For
it's
the fans.
It's entertainment for us.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
there's a lot of these like entertainment-y types now coming into the game. So they should be putting a bit more back into the game, shouldn't they? Giving a bit back to the fans. Tom Brady at Birmingham City. Get him out on the pitch at half-time lobbing Hail Marys. See if he can lob it, right, the full length of the pitch. Yeah, that'd be good entertainment,
Yeah,
wouldn't
it
it?
would, yeah.
You've got Ryan Reynolds at Wrexham. Get him coming out with Deadpool.
Deadpool.
Doing a bit of...
like
well, I don't really know what
zip
Deadpool...
wire?
But yeah, something like that. Parkour. Do you do a bit of parkour?
Possibly, yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't really know what
yeah.
but he could do, couldn't he? But it has to... He gets unmasked at the end.
What does Rob McElhenney do? Because he's on Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
I don't really know.
Just
Yeah.
has a drink.
Maybe. Leads him out and I don't know, whatever. But he gets unmasked at the end, so you know it's him. It's not just some lad from Wrexham that they've dressed up in a Deadpool suit.
Yeah, nice.
Claudia Schiffer at Brentford. Get her out modelling the club shop on the pitch at half-time, like the shopping channel.
Do you remember on Soccer M what you used to call her?
Claudia Schiffer brains.
We used to get her out of the locker.
Yeah.
Like Claudia Schifferbrains. Here's Claudia Schifferbrains.
who was it had come out?
I don't know. I can't remember. We did so much rubbish on that show.
Yeah, we did. Yeah. Nick Mason, Bolton Wanderers.
Yeah.
He's an investor, drummer out of
Hold
Pink
on,
Floyd.
is he?
Yeah, get him out doing a big drum solo on
Yeah.
the pitch. That'd be brilliant.
Yeah.
We don't need no relegation. Dude, perfect at Burnley. Get him lobbing a basketball off the top of the stand.
They could do
into
a proper show. They could do
Yeah,
a proper
that'd be
show.
good, wouldn't it?
half-time, Yeah.
What about Snoop? He's Swansea, isn't he? Does he rap or does he come out and smoke?
Yeah.
It's about that halfway like just smoking.
Yeah. Bring him out in his jodhpurs like at the Olympics, you know, when he's doing the dress.
What's he wear? He wears a maple leaf shirt. What is it with celebrities keep on... I saw Sabrina Carpenter the other day in a Man United shirt. Why do celebrities keep putting on football shirts?
Football shirts are fashion items now.
They have the Premier League ones, is it? Or is it any
in
football
general,
shirts?
yeah, in general.
By Americans? Is it because of
everyone,
the
all over.
Wrexham programme?
I don't know. I don't know the answer, but in general, there was I read an article the other day about how it's become like a fashion thing throughout the world.
Is soccer growing over there, do we think?
Don't know.
You read an article that it's becoming a fashion thing out throughout the world, where any football shirt.
Football shirts in general are becoming like fashion. So there's a lot like classic football shirts and things like that. that resell
English,
them.
British, or
all sorts.
European, any.
Yeah, and also fashion items that are fashion football shirts style, but
I get it, because
fashion.
when you wore that Kaiser Chiefs shirt last week,
Yeah.
I could see a load of people just wearing that just to go out and about to look cool.
Yeah.
Well, one of my daughters, one of the twins, is living with me at the moment. She found my Vietnam football shirt the other day and went, "Oh, can I have this? Can I have it?" So you're clearly right there.
Yeah.
It's Jamie's still in the fridge, by the way.
James. I thought, Jamie! Yeah, she is. She's right. She's good.
Just chilling.
Yeah. Now, guys, I've been noticing a lot of things happening online, trends, like we all do. We notice trends. There's plenty of them. And one of the trends that happens a lot online at the moment is people.
I guess.
Yeah.
6'7".
6'7", 6'7".
What
No,
is
it's not
that? What is that? Honestly, what is that? I saw Antonio do it in the draw. I have no idea what that is.
Right, so I'm going to struggle here with this, but it's to do with a basketball player and a rapper and TikTok, and it has no meaning at all. It's just like saying 6'7", 6'7". But if you go up to any young child and go 6'7", they just start laughing and look embarrassed at you because it's a kid's thing and not an adult thing.
My 8-year-old son Arlo made me take a photo of the scoreboard at Norwich in the 67th minute 'cause it said 6-7 at the weekend. It was, to be fair, the best part of the game.
But you have to do it like that, don't you? 6'7", 6'7". Just say it to kids; they love it.
So I watched a 25-minute documentary on this, if you actually want to know, the other day.
You
on
have?
YouTube. Yep.
Go on.
So it was some language guy explaining how they don't actually know is the answer. So yeah, it does come from the rap song, but they don't know what the meaning is in Philadelphia slang, which is what the rap song is. And the guy's not spoken about it, but the general thing is the purpose of the sort of meme is just to show that you know it, sort of thing.
Is this something to do with the 70s? Did it come from Philadelphia?
No, it's from the rapper whose song it is, and then it was picked up by some kid at a.
Right.
I'm so confused.
Have you ever been to a party in Philadelphia, Joe?
No, I haven't.
No. Oh, damn. I thought you might have remembered that joke. Rubbish party, but they put on a lovely spread.
Oh, that's good.
It's a bit cheesy.
Anyway, 6'7".
Is that what you're going to say anyway, Tim?
No,
Sorry
I
to
wasn't going
interrupt
to say that was the trend. No, I think it's got something to do with the basketball player as well, though. I saw
Yeah, it
something
is,
online.
yeah.
Something to do with basketball. But it's very on trend for people to debate each other. That's what they seem to be doing. It's very political. Everyone's got to have an opinion these days. What's your opinion? I'm the opposite opinion. You also see it a lot on things like talk sport type things, phone in, stuff like that. You have to have different opinions. So what I thought would be a good idea is to have a debate. So who wants to debate me?
Go on.
Not one of you debate. I can't have you all debate. Joe, will you debate me? Robbie, will you debate me?
If I have to.
Okay, debate me.
Oh, I feel stressed.
Half-time entertainment. Debate me. I think they should extend half-time to half an hour from 15 minutes and put on entertainment. Law 7 says players are entitled to an interval at half-time not exceeding 15 minutes. Oh, Joe's already, he's biting there. Maybe he has to debate me. We now have, apparently because of advertising times, we only have 4 minutes of analysis now because of the ad break. That's all they're allowed to do, 4 minutes. The duration of the game, the law, was introduced in 1938. It was changed in 1997 to duration of the match. In 1938, I will educate you here, there was no television. Did you know that?
Did not know
Did you know
that.
that? There was no internet. There was no television. So there was no TV
What do
matches.
people do?
I have absolutely no idea. But there was none. And so this law has stayed around from 1937. I think they should extend half-time to half an hour and then think about it. If you're at the actual game, they can put a band on. They can do something. There's enough time to do something. Also,
Tom Brady lobbing Hail Marys.
exactly right. They can also extend that half-time. Because they've extended the half-time, it means there's not such a major rush to go to the bar to get yourself a beer or whatever it is. You can have a more laid-back time. But they can put better entertainment on. But the big one is for the TV viewers. Robbie, just imagine this. Imagine what you're watching Sunderland West Ham. Are you imagining this? Gets to half-time.
At Sunderland.
It's 0-0, and you're thinking, I'm not sure about this. I'm not having a good time. And they say, Alanis Morissette is going to be singing her latest single. For anyone who doesn't know, Robbie spent his summer following Alanis Morissette around Europe
Went
or
to one
something.
gig in Glasgow. And I'll be honest, it's not the latest one that I'm excited about.
Imagine you're watching Brighton versus City and Weezer come on and sing that Buddy Holly song, their one song they've got. And because
And 19 albums, I think.
Robbie also spent his summer following Weezer around
Again,
too.
went to one gig.
But now he's ditched them all for baseball.
Which he found 3 weeks
Forgive a
ago.
man for having interests.
Can you imagine it? So debate me. Who wants to debate me?
Yeah, I quite like it.
No, that's not a debate.
I went to, I was at Norwich at the weekend, and even though I left about 20 seconds before half time to go to take the 2 children I had with me to the toilet, doing a toilet trip with 2 kids and queuing up to get Pye and Bovril it's very tight.
Yeah.
It can be very tight. You've got to work out which one you do first.
It's one of those things, no one's thought it through. Everyone's just gone, it's 15 minutes. No one's actually gone, hold on a second, why don't we just extend it to half an hour?
I don't know how you can get a pint. People can get pints in because you'd have to get out early, get your pint, and then you only got 15 minutes to drink it.
Yeah, and the queuing up and everything
Yeah.
else. Do you want to debate me?
No, I hate it. I hate half time.
So you'd rather
15
just...
minutes is too long. Give them like 5 minutes, turn around, don't even bother going back in. Just all stay out there and just switch ends and crack on.
No
I
break.
hate standing around at half time.
I'm with. If you'd asked me that when I was drinking, I'd have been like, yeah, all for it, half an hour. But I'm like Joe now. I just want to watch the football.
Think about the TV experience. Think about that. Think about, you've got 4 minutes. Instead, you could have a band playing on the Sky or the TNT.
Yeah, but how long for? You're going to have one song.
Yeah, they only need to do one song. We've only got one song. Buddy Holly. You not heard it? Something about Buddy Holly.
Yeah.
It's a great song, but it's
No,
only one.
I think 15 minutes is more than enough. Sorry.
15 minutes or debate me. Okay. Well, I do think it's. If people actually sat down and thought about it, and imagine if rather than having your 4 minutes worth of punditry, you could throw in a celebrity there. Say, right, think of a game. Think of a Premier League game next year or this season. Chelsea versus Spurs, and at half-time they go. Sabrina Carpenter's here to talk about to do the half-time analysis.
Talk about stuff.
Yeah, you're not going to Taylor Swift's here. You're not going to go, even though you have no interest in Sabrina Carpenter. Robbie probably does. Probably be following around Europe next year like Alanis Morissette, but we don't. But we would still want to listen to it, wouldn't we?
Not really. No. I wouldn't want to listen to Taylor Swift talking about Chelsea Tottenham.
You're such a liar.
I
Can
would.
you imagine? Would you?
I'd tell you. If you told me that, yeah, there's no one not going to watch
I'd
that.
see what she's got to say.
Absolutely, 100%.
What is going on in this meeting? Like, why would you want to hear what Taylor Swift's got to talk
It'd be
about?
funny,
It
wouldn't
would
it?
be amazing.
We should just go, I don't know.
No, not
And
if
you'd
you
be like, all right,
make it up.
we've got another 29 minutes of this because we've extended it to half an hour.
No, there's some ads as well.
Oh, some ads. I don't get it.
Can you imagine that?
Mick Jagger was at Fulham the other night, wasn't he, for Arsenal?
Well, you wanted to hear what he had to say,
Yeah,
right?
I've heard what he's got to say about it.
What a great impression. Get that in the minutes. Do you remember when you used to have a Jagger off with
Yeah,
feathers
and I
on
won it
Soccer
every
AM?
time.
Did you win every time?
He was good.
Yeah, every time.
Do you know, I just finished with this, right? Funny. I went to a Roma Lazio match once. Yeah, I did, yeah. And Mel Gibson was there. I didn't know Mel Gibson was there at first, but then you suddenly found out Mel Gibson was there because they saw him in the crowd. He wasn't there, he was there just watching it as normal, but in the posh seats. And they got a microphone. I remember it being on a lead, and the bloke ran all the way down and started interviewing him in the middle. I think I might have told you this before.
I've never heard this before. No.
Oh, he just started interviewing him in the middle of the thing, and he looked really like annoyed by the whole experience. But it's like, if you're going to go to Roma Lazio, you're going to get interviewed. And I think that's, but they were speaking in Italian, so I didn't really know. Mel Gibson wasn't though, but you couldn't really hear what he was saying. But I thought that would be great, Mel Gibson at halftime.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, Taylor Swift, Mel Gibson. Get them all. Get them all, Tim. Get them all, Tim.
Did I win that debate?
Do they, when you get low down the leagues, does the standard of the celebrity drop a bit? You're watching Barnsley and they bring on Chesney Hawkes.
Chesney's a lovely bloke.
Not saying he's not, but he's not had a lot of hits lately. I might go and see him soon. But
Okay, that's I think the end of the show. Sorry, the end of the meeting.
Meeting.
Oh, we should turn this into a show, shouldn't we?
It's got potential to
has
be
got
maybe in the
potential.
future, yeah.
Yeah, we're going to be back next week. Robbie, what did we learn in today's meeting? What are the minutes?
right, Tubes, Tim, Joe and Robbie were all here. We planned to ask Rory from Ogilvy about marketing. Tim was tired of having opinions. I'd been interviewed about my art. Tubes thinks managers should be mic'd up and filmed if they get sent off. Joe said Maradona was rubbish. Robbie talked about comebacks. We discussed coaching badges. Tim said he doesn't like cuddles and wants to extend half-time.
Nice.
Great meeting.
Good.
I think we achieved a lot.
6, 7,
6,
6,
7.
6-7. Same time next week. Should we try it?
The score in that comeback game was 6-7. I didn't
Oh, God, you missed an opportunity.
do it. 7-6. You're at home.
Are you still talking to your boring mates? Dad, I'm freezing.
But we are the people's front of football. Together we'll save the beautiful game. We are the people's front of football. And together we'll save the beautiful game.